Hi, my name is Saurav, and today we have got two projects for you, Oasis by Emaar and Aravallis by Puri. Now, why both the projects at the same time? Because both the projects are in a very similar situation, both in terms of location, market presence and offerings. But before we go there, whenever I have discussed these two projects with anyone and I've told them that these are the two most undervalued projects on the golf course road extension, the first thing that comes to their mind is, why is it undervalued? Is there something wrong with the project? So let me first address that reason for you. Now, the reason why these projects are undervalued is, if you understand the general cycle of any project, at the point of launch, it is predominantly the investors that come in, and over the period of time, as the project progresses, the end users keep on coming in and displacing them at certain premium values. Now, what went wrong with these two projects? The first thing was that this entire sale of these projects happened in a matter of hours, which means that the developers lost interest in the project. Once the product was fully sold out, there were no sample flats, there were no consecutive launches, there were no consecutive price revisions. Number two, the projects were sold within a very large number of channel partners, which meant that the channel partners, after the sale that happened, had no real interest in the secondary market and reselling those units. Third, both these projects had very fast payment milestones. Puri, for example, had a construction payment plan, whereas Emaar Urban Oasis completed the structure of two of its building very fast and demanded the balance trench of 30%. So all these three things put together, the real premium in the project never got an opportunity to build up. Now, this is where the opportunity is for the end users. The premiums are not very high, but if you look at the project, the locations are excellent. They are both one of the most well-placed projects on the golf course road extension. They are backed by good brands, good construction partners, good specifications and very efficient layout. At the same time, for the end users, the most important thing, both these projects have come to an advanced stage of construction, and we can look at possessions happening from within 18 to 24 months. And most important, if you look at the price bracket, the 3 bedrooms here are within a range of 4 to 5 crores, whereas if you look at the 4 bedrooms here, they fall between 6 to 6.5 crores. For people looking on the extension road, you'd appreciate that this is one of the most comfortable price band to be in on the golf course road extension, where the demand is very high. There are a lot of end users looking at properties in these price ranges, but there's not much of a supply. So if you look at the both these projects holistically, A, the premiums are low, B, there are investors willing to sell, C, great products, great location, and this is the right time for investors to move in because you don't have to wait for very long for the possessions to happen. I would suggest come in touch with us. Let's discuss the projects. Let's tell you more about the projects. Have a look at the location and make a fast decision.